Okay, we're talking about Christians in Iraq today. Now, Christians have, like the Yazidis, been much persecuted in modern Iraq. Um, they have a very hard time, particularly in Baghdad, and they have left in their droves, displaced, run away, gone to other parts of Iraq. It's hard for them, tough for them. I mean, there are other persecuted communities. The Jews of Iraq are down to a handful in Baghdad today, just a handful. But the Christians are much larger in number. There is one refuge of sorts, St. George's, Baghdad. Canon Andrew White, idiosyncratic Anglican priest, has taken St. George's, Baghdad under his wing in so much as he's fundraised for it and looked after it, and is called by many the Vicar of Baghdad. Because he isn't actually pastor in St. George's, Baghdad, but through his efforts at fundraising, St. George's is an amazing place. It is a refuge for Christians in Baghdad, and they come from all over Baghdad. They worship there, of all denominations. All denominations. Indeed, the minister, the priest, he's not Anglican. He's, I forget, Baptist or something. Very nice guy. There's a choir that sings like angels. Choir of Ethiopian ladies. I don't know where they come from and how they ended up in Baghdad. But it is amazing. It's an amazing place. To go there and worship is to, well, break your heart, because it is a testimony to people enduring in great hardship. Of course, there used to be a whole Christian area of Baghdad. Well, it still is, but I don't think there are any functioning churches there. It's very hard to worship as a Christian in Iraq today. There are Christian towns, there are places of refuge for Christians. There's a town called Lalesh, for instance, in the Nineveh, sorry, beg your pardon, Lalesh is Yazidi. The town called Al-Kosh in the Nineveh Plain, to the north of the Nineveh Plain, under Kurdish protection to some degree, and it is, they have a policy of only selling property in the town to Christians, so it has become a bit of a refuge for Christians. The Kurds themselves in the Kurdish area of Iraq provide refuge for Christians. Indeed, interestingly enough, in that area of northern Iraq, in the Kurdish area of northern Iraq, there's a church called the Church of the East, possibly the oldest Christian church anywhere. Not much admired by other Christians, is kept out of the World Council of Churches by the Coptic Church, which vetoes its membership every time. Won't have it in the Middle East Council of Churches either, largely because they're Nestorian in character. Nestorian means they're a little bit, well, if you like, a little bit closer to Islam. They will not regard, for instance, Mary as the Mother of God. They still have the concept of the Trinity, but softer edged than the Coptic approach. So they have a hard time of it, and given a hard time by fellow Christians. Anyway, so Christians in Iraq are on the back foot. Many of them are refugees. A lot of the young men have left to try and get jobs in other countries and to bring their families after them. The Middle East is being stripped of its Christian communities. It's sad to see. Sad to see. One of the beauties of Iraq was its multifaceted nature. So we would like to hold on to that. What is the West doing about the situation of minorities in the Middle East? Let's just talk about that next.